Matt, opening the season is always an exciting time for any program, and I know coming off the years that you've had, it's going to be even better for you, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of things we've built over the years established now, and so that gives you a good feeling going into the season. We have a lot of seniors, older guys that are doing a lot of good things on and off the court. Yeah, just really excited to get the season going and compete at home for this weekend.
Tell us about some of your newcomers and some.
Yeah, so we have a local guy from Jackson, and he's brought a lot of energy to our program, and he's also really good in doubles, and he's pushed us in those areas, helped our team develop in doubles because we don't have anyone that's weak. Even though he's a walk-on, he's pushing us, And then we have a guy from Austria who's going to be a singles guy for us down the road maybe this year. He's done an amazing job in doubles quickly, playing some great doubles with Trevor Foshey, so look for Gregor Ramskogler to be in the doubles lineup a little bit this weekend.
Let's talk a little bit of kind of the transition of the program now. People now know Mississippi State's coming when they see you show up on the schedule.
Yeah, it's a little different now with the preseason rankings, but hey, we know it's just a number. We have to prove everything. We always have that mind frame whether we're ranked 3 or 73. We just do what we do. We compete hard. We control what we can control, and let the numbers and the rankings and all that work itself out at the end of the year.
Nuno's done so much already in the program, too, SEC Player of the Years back to back. What are some of the things you want to see him elevate even further?
Well, it's just handling his emotions at a higher level. He's done a great job maturing in that area, and he is a leader for us. We expect him to be an emotional leader for us, and even if he's having a tough match, at the #1 spot, just looking like he's in control at all times, because that gives his teammates a lot of confidence when he's in control of his emotions in his match.
He's been good for the young guys, as Scott mentioned.
Yeah, he's been awesome for the young guys. He's going to go down as a legend around here, and so these younger guys get to see, that he's just a normal guy that works hard, that has to find ways to build himself up like we all do, and be in control of his positive self-talk and learn what helps him play at his highest level. He's not just a superhuman guy, but he knows how to get himself going, and he knows how to believe in himself and tell himself those things. So he's a good example, but not just him. Our other seniors are amazing too. They're all unbelievable guys.
How much help does that going into a season, knowing you have so many guys that have just played so many big matches already?
Yeah, but you still reset. You feel good, but it's still another process that you're building. Our goal is to peak in the NCAAs and SECs, and we got a lot of work to do to where we're all on the same page. We're all feeling good about our tennis and each other and trusting each other. You can look back and go, okay, we basically have the same team, but you still have to work day after day to build that. And it doesn't matter what you did last year. It's a new season, new team, and so we just take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and just continue to get better at the things we can and just become better men, overall. That's our goal.
We'll scout and report for what we'll see this weekend with the tournament.
Yeah, we have 3 great teams coming in. I think their rankings are not as good as they actually are. I think they're better than these rankings they have. Arizona's got some young guys, and Wichita State is a great team. All the coaches in UNC Wilmington, we know that coach. He does a great job, and so we just feel like we don't look at the rankings and we don't look at any of that. We just know they're coming after us because it's an opportunity for them, and we know we have to take care of what we can control and just focus one day at a time on that.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge this season?
This season? Just dealing with the thoughts of, well, we did this last year, so we should or have to do this year. You have to combat those thoughts with positive thoughts that you can control and just process goals. And if you do that at a higher level and you can become better in those areas than you were last year, then you're going to have a better season. But you can't think too much about the end of the road. You got to focus on each day. We talk about milestones a lot versus goals, and we have daily, weekly milestones for these guys that we focus on. So we eliminate the pressures of the outside, I guess. And so that really helps us stay calm, and it takes the pressure away from those pressures.
Just talk about the upcoming season. Obviously, with you guys have been together forever now, and it's got to be a lot of excitement with one last run here.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone is really excited. One last season. We want to make it the best. yeah, we realized we got to start from zero. You know, last year was a great year, but we got to start from wherever we started last year and work our way up. I think we can do even better things, but you got to feel almost like the underdog and grow back like we did last season. And once again, we're really excited. I think everybody is talking for everyone and can't wait.
It's kind of atypical to have this many guys together this long, having played this many years together like that. I mean, what kind of advantage that? I mean, you know everybody so well, and
yeah, I mean it's great. We all came the same year, so actually we still had a couple more guys, but ended up leaving. So I think we still have a great group. It's 4 of us ending the journey together. Good luck for the rest of the guys to substitute us. No, just kidding. I'm sure there's going to be great players coming, but yeah, it's been a great ride to be with all of them. We're as close as it gets. We're even rooming all together for a while, so yeah, it's the true college experience.
What are some of the things? I know you've had a busy off season competing and things, but what are some things you've worked on?
I mean, every day working hard. I'm not taking too much time off tennis, and I mean I love it to grind every day, and I know the guys stayed on top of it too, so expecting good things.
Good.
Coach talked a little bit about milestones. Do you have any personal goals for the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year I'm not so focused on rankings and stuff. More about really feeling how am I feeling on the court. Just feeling that I can, do anything and keep working, stay engaged. Mainly like stay focused and being able to stay mentally engaged the whole season, which is hard. It's hard to peak for a whole season because the season's so long, and I think that's gonna be my main goal, to stay on top of it the whole season. No dips, and I encourage all the guys to focus on the same thing. So that's how we can, do good.
What's the main thing you want to pass on to the younger players as you're leaving?
I mean, like we did today, our fighting spirit, how we work, our discipline. I think that's huge for us, and that's what's been working for us. Thanks to the great program that Matt and Andrew have been doing, and yeah, just stay close. We're family. Work hard, fight hard, stay together, and that's what we want for the next guys.
Trevor, just talk about your anticipation of another season, this tournament coming up this weekend.
Oh, I mean, the anticipation for me, especially in the 3 other guys, it's our last season. So I can speak for all of them. We've never been so pumped. I mean, we can't wait to get back to the crowd. It's gonna be freezing this weekend, so we don't know. But even as the season goes on, it's gonna be amazing.
Same thing we were talking to Coach about. It's rare to have this much experience coming back, and y'all have been in a lot of really big matches. And
yeah.
What kind of advantage does that give you? I know it's a new year, but what kind of advantage does it give you going into the season, knowing y'all have been together through some big moments?
I mean, the 4 of us have been together. We've gone 3 years. This is 4th. It's a lot of chemistry you build up, and we have everybody started from last year as well. So that's a whole year with everybody. We've had Matt the entire time, so it's a close bond we have. We know what to expect from each other, so it's just trust going on all the courts, and at the same time we mix it in with the fun. And since we're so comfortable with everybody on the court, I mean, we have really good chances to, again, every time at the beginning of the year, it's what do we want to be at the end of the year? It's the best teammates possible. The results will come. So we're not trying to focus on the results, but I think with how close we are from the pass, it's gonna correlate.
What kind of teammate is Nuno?
What kind of teammate is Nuno? So Nuno's played 1 last couple of years. First year freshman came in playing 3, then 2. You would think maybe cocky a little bit. I mean, he comes in hot shot. One of the best teammates I've ever had. Most humble guy for how good of a level he is. And doesn't matter how good he is, he respects the number 8 guy as much as he does himself for the number 2 guy. Couldn't ask for a better number 1.
What's the biggest challenge you anticipate this season?
The biggest challenge is probably from our success last season. When you have a lot of success, then it's maybe, it's just going to happen. North Carolina kind of did that last year, men's tennis. They had an unbelievable year. They have a little dip. So it's coming out with fire, and our coaches do a great job with that. And that comes in with a team holding each other accountable. So we know that that's a challenge, and we're going to take that on with all we got.
Coach mentioned Gregor. You played doubles with him this fall. How's he been progressing?
Gregor's gotten a lot better, mentally, physically. You come in as a freshman, you're nervous, you're tight. Our first tournament in doubles, we went down 6-2. This guy wasn't making a ball. You know, we've come a long way. We ended up winning that tournament. We haven't lost together in doubles yet. He's gotten so much more confident, and again, that's just from the coaches hounding it into you. We can do this. There's nothing you can't do, and then it comes from the guys. You know, we can't lose to anybody. We respect everybody, but you can beat anybody you play. So it's a lot of confidence is growing, and he's only a freshman. He's going to be unbelievable.
All right.
Appreciate it.